Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. No, alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make
Hi there. Hello there, everybody. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name's Chad. This week, we are probably going to have to get literally right into it because this is arguably one of the longer things we've watched on Anime Night. We are watching Howl's Moving Castle, and it was, I'm pretty sure every Ghibli movie has been incredibly popular and has been asked for forever, so we're going to do it tonight now that I have some free time. Hurry up, go down in the description below. You guys know the drill if you're new here. If you're not new here, if you are new here, I'm already talking too fast and still chewing the chocolate I just had because I'm a bad person. We are watching it. There's a link in the description down below. It says we're watching it here. You can click that and it'll take you right to the site where I'm watching it. There's always some people in the chat I saw with Blu-rays. So however you're watching it, go find it there. If you don't have a way to watch it, you can find it in the link down below. Just cue it up right to the start. If you guys can see on the side of the screen, as always, there should be, got it, on that bottom corner, there's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3, another 4. That's going to keep sync so we can figure out where we are at any given time throughout the anime together, so we can actually watch it together, and I don't keep getting freaking copyright struck by having it on this video. So hurry up, get down there. Is there anything else? Oh, the award thing. So this is a little bit of a misnomer. I said on the last video that I'm just giving it away. That's true. I got, who's a boozer? I got a board to give away. Right, I don't know, right here. However, I also realized listening to my last audio that I was doing on these, I could really use a pop filter. Because I get a lot of pops and clinks and breathy noises. It's not pleasant. So I figured the other amount of boards, however much, we'll give away once we hit that amount, and that allows me to both send these out to you guys and buy a pop filter to improve the channel. So if you want a tip, feel free to add one of those on there. Otherwise, tips are completely optional. I will read all of your comments, no matter how big or small. Can't promise I'll say them out loud because I have gotten some very weird stuff. All right, let's get into it. No funny hat this week because it's not my birthday. And we're just going to start the anime, and then I will actually catch up on chat and Snapchat and all those ways you guys are talking to me. Any hizzle. We're going to pause that. We're going to begin in 3, 2, 1. Brad. Now, I will say this. I don't know if this is in English or Japanese. I did not check prior. I just made sure it was long enough and probably the real movie. So that's up to, I guess it's up for fates to see if this is actually. This might not even be the real movie, so who knows. Anyways, let's catch up on chat while this is starting up, because the beginning I know is a hair slow, as they say. Welcome in, Erica, Anthony, Daniel Stout, Utakanu. That's an interesting name. Allison Garcia, what's going on, guys? Can anyone suggest me a website for manga scans in Japanese? I don't have one. I read all my manga with just regular books. I don't have a recommendation for scans. However, someone in this community probably can. I read Emergence for the plot, and man, it was dark. I don't know what that means. Probably something weeby I don't get. I watch in Japanese, man. I mean, that's how I would probably prefer to watch it in Japanese, but I'm down for both because I think I first watched this in English, so I'm used to the voices. But I always, my default is Japanese, but I don't mind English, at least for Ghibli films. My favorite movie, love the sub and the dub. Well, Kai, you made it on the correct evening. English. The link is English, guys. Gosh, I love Ghibli movies. So everything, all the tattoos below my knee are going to become one amalgamated, like, oil painting piece, and it's all going to be Studio Ghibli. So I need to get Howl's Castle probably somewhere on the front of my shin, but I'm not sure. And can I tell you guys, honestly, the best thing for me about Ghibli films it's not the characters, the storyline. The airships. It's not even the art, because I love all of those. It's the music. I love Ghibli music. I can listen to that every day, all day. Nicole, first time. Welcome to Anime Night. If you are a little confused, in case you missed the intro, link in the description where we're watching it. You can click on there in a new tab and have my voice up, and we can watch it together at the same time. There should be a timer somewhere down here. You'll see it moving, and you can just move the anime to that little time period, wherever you're watching it, and then we watch it at the same time together. No delay, no problem. Allison, I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing this fine evening? Didn't you do a video on where you read anima online as a reading source? Anima? I imagine anime. I don't think read anime? Do you mean like subtitles? I think I did. Oh, gosh, I have like over 300 videos. I probably did. I just don't remember it offhand unless you're a little bit more specific. Chris Moore! Welcome, buddy. What's cracking? Sorry, if you're wondering why I'm looking off screen, this is where I read comments because I have on top of my, I might as well show you guys, it's not like it's a secret. On top of my DSLR, this thing that's on top of it's actually a prompter, so I can, like, I script out all my videos and I can read it. And during live streams, I just put my phone on there so that way I can read your guys' comments. So it's easier than having to run the comments on here and stream in HD and run the anime in HD, so it just keeps everything separate and nice. Just watched this for the first time a few months ago and loved it. Nazca is my favorite Ghibli film, though. Well, Rin, we could do Nazca later. We probably won't do it next week. I feel too many Ghibli too close might not be the thing. But let's definitely watch it. I like Nazca as well. I mean, is there even a bad Ghibli film? Can't stay, just want to say hi and love your content, Chad. Oh, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate you. I see ya. And even though you can't stay, anytime you're welcome on Anime Night. This is what this is about. Just hanging out, having a good time. I watched Anthem of the Heart last night for the second time, but I didn't finish it. I don't think I've even watched that for a first time unless my brain's losing me. Wow, 20 people. Holy moly. There's a lot of... Why are so many people watching lately? I adore this movie. I do as well. It's one of the cutest things ever, and I'm a suck... If there's two things in anime I'm a sucker for, it's very easy. Shoujo anime and Ghibli female protagonists. Oh, the English voice actor for her sounds much older. Huh. Ever seen Spirited Away? Well, that's not for me. That's for Rin. I should probably read the full message. I'm always confused here. Who isn't? Who isn't always confused? Chad, I'll recommend Rabbit, a movie sharing site. Is it called just like Rabbit.com? What's the plan? What's up, Matt B203? Welcome to Anime Night. Stay a little while if you can. If not, no worries. I enjoy your company. I gotta say, in the English, both these characters sound significantly creepier. And that's okay. The door open so Sophie can come in. Oh well, it's not important. Yes, please, I'd love that. There are no bad Ghibli films. I concur. I am 100% about that. I forgot there's weird shadow. I'll level with you guys. It's been a little bit since I've seen this movie. I completely forgot there are these weird shadow sludge monsters. I remember this scene. I spaced the creature part of it. What? Gosh. How good is Studio Ghibli at just making things feel like magic is real? Right? Like, it's almost like the magic is, like, palpable. It's tangible. And it's just so normal that magic's in the world. This is why I love Ghibli. It just makes you, like, it makes you feel like a kid again. Oh, it's so rad. This is also why I love D&D, but that's for most the same reason. We love you, Chad. I love you guys in a strictly platonic way. Yes, I've seen Spirited Away. It was the first Ghibli film. Okay. Ghibli females are better than Disney princesses. On a whole, I would agree. Do you read Boku no Hero Academia, Chad? I do not. I just started watching it. I was really opposed to it because I'll level with you. I loved One Piece. I was okay with Bleach until like the third season, and I was just over it. I watched almost all of Naruto, like literally up until the end, and the ending got of the final season got spoiled for me, so I stopped watching it. And then I've been a big One Piece fan forever. I just don't think a lot of shonens can compete now because they're trying to be those things, and so I didn't watch it forever. And then finally, I was at the gym. I ran out of anime to watch while I'm on my treadmill, and I run for like an hour, hour and a half, so I have a lot of time to blow. And I do that every day, by the way. So I was like, I'll try it, and I just loved it. It took me a bit to get used to the art style, but I loved it. So I watch My Hero Academia. Rab.it. You know, it's weird. I have heard of that site. It's just, gosh, I need to research that more. Rin referred me to this channel. No way. Well, Rin, +1 Chad points to you, buddy. Spreading the cause. Showing more people that I exist on this platform, even though I'm just a little blip in the ocean of channels that are obviously better than me. Calcifer is a cutie. Is Calcifer that weird dragon lady? I will say this girl does kind of look like that dragon maid. Yeah, see, now I'm starting to see the cracks through the English dub. Not every character is bad, by the way. The girl in the red's pretty good. Just Sophie's characters... It feels like the English voice is not connecting with how the Japanese character was drawn. You can kind of see it. Weird. Definitely should have done the Japanese, but that's okay. We live and we learn, guys. I'm already invested in this. How far am I in? Yeah, we're 9 minutes in. I'm not stopping right now. Oh, I freaking love this. Dude, Ghibli makes everything seem so dang magical. He taps it. It makes the creatures go. Listen to that creaking sound design. Someone got it spot on. Wow. I forgot they kind of use CG on this one. The newer ones have more CG than I think that I'm probably used to. When did this come out? 2004? World settings in Ghibli movies are just awesome. That's actually what I based... I don't know if you guys have ever looked at my intro-outro screens. They're done by an artist named Sarah, who is fantastic. Follow him on Twitter if you get the chance, just to say, hey, Chad told me to see you. But I asked him, I was like, hey, can you do this for me? And I told him what I wanted, and I was like, but I kind of want that Ghibli oil painting feel. Like that warm, real-world feel. And he goes, I got you. And he sent me that, and I was like, perfect. Thank you. Put the U back in YouTube. Oh, yes, the Vine stars. Tacky little huts. Man, this lady's all chin. She's like a living no-face. Life is magical. It is. Like, if you watch, what are those shows? I forgot what they call them. It's like the Nat Geo specials about the world. So much of that, if you didn't know any better, you'd look at it and be like, wow, this is like legit magic. Or I don't know, maybe psychedelics to some people are actual magic. I don't really know. I am, however, going to step back from the mic so I can take a bite of my chocolate. Chocolate. Hey, Justin! Welcome! There's a 30-second delay, so you might click off before I actually get to talk to you. Sub is far better than the dub. Doesn't matter if you know Japanese or not. So the weird thing is I'm totally down to watch... I normally am very strict. Like, I just won't watch anime and dubbed ever. But Ghibli, for some reason, because I think they have such a high budget and can pay Disney to do the dub overs, and Disney does a good job, I normally don't mind. I just think, like, the Sophie choice was weird. Match, when am I going on your stream, by the way? I know you stream now and you have a stream button. By the way, let's talk about the fact that you have a Twitch button and I don't got jack. Let's talk about that. I'm at almost 12,000 subscribers. YouTube ain't sent me jack squat. I see how it is, YouTube. That's fine. Been quite a while since I've been here. Joel Dunkelbarger, my boy, where you been? Gosh, it has been a while. Was that a tip or was that a sub? Hey, Erica. Just because you rock. I appreciate you, Erica. Thank you so much. We will put that towards a pop filter. Hopefully. And it also gets us closer to giving these freaking kanji boards away. Like we actually need to do. We'll pick a winner at some point tonight. I actually want to enjoy the anime, so we won't do it right this second. But we'll give these away. By the way, shout out to Cognitive Learning Solutions for making like a actually interesting product. It's not often that you see something in the language learning world, you go, huh, that's kind of interesting. Like, I've been messing around with these more and more this week. And even though, obviously, the kanji are too easy for me, if I just widened them out and drew in the ones I was working on and put on the Japanese instead of English, just little tweaks like that. There's a lot of interesting ways I've used this week to study, and I kind of wish I would have put that video off another week so I could actually kind of show you guys more of how I was using these boards, but I really enjoyed these. It's kind of a shame they're leaving, but I figure someone else can use them. Have you played, was it Ni no Kuni? I haven't. I don't know what that is. Chad, what time zone are you in? I'm in Mountain Time, which makes this awkward for everyone because it's way too early on one coast and way too late on the other coast. And seeing as though America's only like 30% of my views, the rest of the world's just screwed. But this is the happiest medium I've been able to find. If anyone has any better suggestions of when to stream, let's hear them. Hasn't been doing anything different. Not much has changed. Well, I'm glad to see you, dude. It's always good to, some of the people who have been around for a while, it's good to keep seeing them even if it's only once in a while. Just kind of makes me feel good. Feel things. I just got a sub button on Twitch. I have a custom emote and everything. I could get you on my stream anytime. I stream between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. every day. Oh, shoot. You are literally you end the minute I start. I bet we could do something fun with that. We could start on yours, finish on mine. That's a good idea. We should, we'll talk about this off stream. This is more, we'll DM this. I just, the last 2 hours, it's just the last 2 hours I do ASMR. I've been doing really good on Twitch lately. I've gained 100 followers in 2 weeks. Hot damn, dude. Good job. I don't know quite what ASMR is or how to do it, but if you want to join me for the first 2 hours so I can be loud and obnoxious, we could do that. Yeah, and I don't have any sub button. I honestly need to just carve one out of a freaking rock just so I can have something. Bro, Lucky Cat. Holy moly. Dude, there's some OGs coming out of the work. Ni no Kuni isn't a JRPG on PS3 Studio Ghibli art. I'm going to real quickly write that down. Ni no Kuni. Okay, got it. It's about 12:30 p.m. here. Yeah, see, that's always, it's everyone's, if I was an anime YouTuber, I don't make content about anime. But if I was, most of my audience would be foreign, which is good because that means most of it's in America, Canada, Europe. And then when you stream, it's 60% of your audience is awake. But for me, 70% are probably asleep. Wow. Daniel, holy moly, with the $20 tip. Thank you so much. Is that it? Is that real? Holy moly, dude. Thank you. I don't have my tip for prizes stuff up. But thank you so much. That's I think that's all of it, right? Because 32, yeah, that's all of it. Woo, Daniel, thank you. I did some basic math. For some reason, I guess it doesn't take into account, that's why. It doesn't take into account YouTube power chat. But we made it. I'll fix that here in just a moment. But we made the goal, which means we can give the kanji boards away, and I could buy the pop filter. Thank you, Daniel and Erica, for making the channel a wee bit better. A wee bit. You probably improved the quality of this tremendously just tonight, let alone all of the times that you guys have been awesome and donated to me. I'll probably be on Discord tonight after the stream. Yeah, I'll be on there. I'll just be playing Magic and probably studying Greek because my semester just started last Thursday, so lots of homework this week. Oh, is it ni no kuni? I mean, I don't think it'll matter that much. You'll probably autocorrect on Steam or wherever I find it. Well, there's some lag, but yeah, I'm here. How you been? It's not lag. It's I have a 30-second delay, so it just helps on my end. So like, if there's like if I drop frames, if the something happens, it has 30 seconds to adjust before it outputs. It just makes things easier on my computer than doing like live for live. Having 30 seconds kind of helps a little bit. So don't worry about it. It's not your computer. It's not lag. It's just, that's what's happening. And it's always been that way. It's literally been that way since day one. Oh, by the way, that's 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know what that means. What's Pacific Standard to real time? What's the conversion? That Pikachu emoji for donation totally fits. I know. I am the biggest, weirdest goober ever, so that Pikachu is perfectly me. I hate the fact that awesome movies like these don't get that much attention in the West. Yeah, so, and I mean, Ghibli probably gets the most attention in the West, and even then, outside of people that like anime or just animation in general, probably doesn't get that much love. You probably look at it and go, oh, that's a kid's movie, and not realize just what you're missing out on and how freaking cool this is. Yo, you should have hit me up. I could have sent you a pop filter at some point. Oh. Well, I mean, Justin, if you happen to have a pop filter, I could put that money towards something else to make this less sucky. Yuki, shake my head, just got here. Hey, I'm just happy you made it, dude. If you're wondering, we are currently, where are we? 19 minutes, 33 seconds into the movie. There's a link in the description if you want to join in. Watch with us. It's like one big watching party. Chadster, Barry Bonds. I like that name. I'm going to call you B-Rock. Barry Bonds. Bubba. B-Rock. Just showed up and you already have a nickname. I'm going to grab a pretzel. Stand away from the mic for this pretzel. I don't know if this is something you have to buy or if you do it with your computer. I want to do a dedicated mute button for when I eat. Because these movies are long, I like snacks. But I don't want to chew in your guys' ear. I made an online Magic the Gathering account, but I don't really play much. I miss playing it IRL. Are you talking about Magic Online or Magic Arena? Because there's Mogo, or Modo, depending on who you talk to. And that's Magic Online, and then there's Magic Arena, which is only standard. I don't play Magic Online. I just play Arena. Discovered Ghibli by accident. Dude, what a happy accident. You're an hour ahead. So the time starts either at 7 p.m. or 10 p.m. your time. Do you mean 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.? Wouldn't that mean you're supposed to be streaming right now? Because it's 9:30 where I'm at. I'm out of here. Night, Chad. Enjoy. See you, Allison. Goodbye. Have a good evening. Oh, I love this fire. If I had infinite money, I would make a fireplace in my house that the fire, it did put out heat. It's like those fake fireplaces, but the image of the fire is that, and it talks to you. That's like, it would be like Siri. Oh, fun fact, I'm sort of friends with the friends of one of the voice actors in Your Name, one of the most recent Ghibli movies. Your Name isn't Ghibli, though, is it? You mean Kimi no Na wa, right? That's not Ghibli. It was done by the same people that did... Gosh, they do their art style's so distinct. What do they call it? Okay, now it's going to bother me. I forgot what their name is, but I know, like, all the freaking anime that goes with it. I'm such a dweeb. Why don't I remember this stuff? Are you gonna tell me the freaking who made it? Comics Wave Films? That's not who I was thinking. Directed by... Oh, I know the director. Yeah, but who's the... Production company is Comics... Toho, sorry. Toho Animation. I'm sure you guys know them. That's who I was thinking, but it wasn't them. The people I thought was doing it was the people that did... Was it Hyoka? Who made that? The art style to me looks similar. Who made that one? Kyoto Animations. That's the one. They have a very distinct style, and it looked very similar to me. But apparently it wasn't done by them. Who would have guessed? And yeah, I meant Arena. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love Arena. Oh my gosh, you guys, you out-chatted me. You gotta give me a sec. Are you gonna be in the VC after stream? Yeah. I always hang out unless there's like something actually pressing, and there's not. So I'll just be hanging out, playing some games, studying a little bit. ASMR chat eating? Nah, that channel's not coming. You can do the mute button on PC via OBS. Well, this isn't a PC. This is a Mac. I probably should have a streaming PC, but... I had Howl's Moving Castle on DVD, but then lent it to someone, and then mysteriously got a burned copy returned to me. Wow. Dude, talk about a friend, right? No, I start at either of those times, and I go to either 1 a.m. or 3 a.m. my time, so 2... Oh, I see. Hey, Vocal Girl, what's going on? So I'll be starting in 30 minutes. Oh, cool. Well, I'll be in the chat. I won't be doing ASMR, but if there's some way to talk, we could do it. I am a dweeb. Yeah, I'm a massive weird dweeb. Just always been the case with me, unfortunately. I've just liked nerdy things my whole life. It's not even on purpose. Wait, did Miyazaki have a part in... Was Miyazaki at all a part of Your Name? No, I'm curious, because that seems interesting. Well, directed by Makoto Shinkai, so... I know him from other stuff, but it doesn't... Yeah, he did, like, what's the one where the kid, like, falls in love with the teacher and it actually kind of worked out? It's like Kotoba no Niwa or something. It was like Garden of Words. Was it Garden of Words? Here he is. Yeah, Your Name, Garden of Words, 5 centimeters per second. Yeah, so this is definitely this director. Voices of a Distant Star. Yeah, no joke. He's very talented. And he has again, his style is like, the minute you see it, you go, oh, that's him. I don't know, I can't find anything on Miyazaki helping this, but maybe he did. It's possible. I don't know. I'm not some freaking genius. I'm just barely sentient, to be honest with you. I'm more slug than man. And the only facts I know tend to be about Japanese language. This is actually the first Ghibli movie I saw when I was younger. This was probably the 4th or 5th I saw. I started with Spirited Away and then went to... I think I did Totoro after that. But it might not have been that. Oh, I know the first one, because everyone remembers your first, but the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th kind of got a little blurry. Well, are you using OBS? I am. I'm using OBS for Mac. Never mind, I stand corrected. It wasn't Miyazaki either. I was told it was. That was what it was marked as at one point. Oh, dude, I don't know. I have no idea if he's a part of it or not. He might be, he might not be. I'm at a loss, to be honest. Yeah, I'll pop into the VS. during the first part of my stream because I only do the ASMR towards the end. Oh, fair enough. VC. Miyazaki did not have anything to do with your name, though people were saying he had something to do with it. Oh, cool. I mean, look, if he did, I would be like, oh, whatever. Makes sense. But if he didn't, it's still like, oh, okay. I'm not one of those guys that gets snobby about, like, weird Japanese facts. Like, you think that voice actor was this guy? It's like, who cares? Enjoy the thing. Enjoy the art. Slugman would be a terrible superhero name. Bro, that would be the only superhero I could be, is Slugman, with all the powers of slugs. I started with Totoro, then Spirited, then Howls. Yeah, I know Spirited, and then I think it was, it might have been Totoro, and then, as I say with a very American accent, Todoro. Gosh, it's not right on any level. And then, Princess Mononoke, I think, was third, and then I think it was this. But I'll level with you, it's been a long time. My first Ghibli movie was actually Laputa, Castle in the Sky. Or maybe Nazca. I know those two are two of my faves still. God, he hasn't freaking made anything bad. I shouldn't just say he. Ghibli has not made anything bad that I've ever seen. I even like Ponyo. Like, I saw Ponyo in theater with the American voice actors and still loved it. Slugman. That's my hero. That's my Hero Academia hero. Finally made it. Xenoi, what's up? I want Nazca's glider. Who doesn't? Gosh. You guys ever see those people that have, like, the giant fans on their back and they jump off mountains with the gliders and they just fly wherever they want? I kind of want that really bad. They're not even that much. I think you can honestly get them for like $1,000, $1,200, and then you could just leave. Like, you can go out your front door and fly with it. Oh no, it's not even a glider. It's literally like a parachute. It's a parachute and a fan. Yeah, see, everyone wants Nazca's glider. Princess Mononoke was my first, which was by accident, and the rest is history. Yeah. Dude, I don't know that many people that on purpose went out and sought Ghibli. I think most people, either their friends told them, or they just saw it maybe on TV or a rerun somewhere, and they're like, oh, this kind of looks cool. And then they're like, wow, that was really good. What is this? I love Ponyo. It's so cute. I know. It's such a good story. So if you guys listen to the dub, who do they get to be Calcifer? Because it sounds like Billy Crystal? I don't know if... Someone tell me, is Calcifer in the English dub Billy Crystal? I'm not going to look that up, but I'm going to trust you guys to be honest as I step back and eat my pretzel. The level of filth in his house reminds me of my room. Is it sad that I haven't seen one single episode of My Hero, but still understood what you said? It is that popular that you can make that reference and understand it, even if you haven't seen it. Paramotor. I don't know what that means. Oh, paramotor. That's what it's called. You're right. I also want to do squirrel suiting. That squirrel suiting looks too freaking scary for me. At least with a parachute, even if the fan fails, I have a parachute. Called it. I called Billy Crystal. What is Ghibli? Ghibli's the studio that made Howl's Moving Castle, and they're very famous. Both in Japan and just all over the world. I accidentally watched My Neighbor as my first. There's a lot of people watching stuff on accident. Christian Bale is Howl. Christian Bale? Weird. What part is he at? So I am 32 minutes, 55 seconds in. And ish, obviously. And I'm at the part where she's already old and is sweeping the roof and is trying to clean his house now that she works for him. Christian Bale? Oh, I don't know if you guys remember Ponyo, but the wizard in Ponyo is he's the guy from Taken. I'm forgetting his name. The guy that's like, I have a particular set of skills. I like their hearth. I kind of want that. When I finally build my tiny house, I'm doing a giant hearth that's going to be 90% of the house. I'm watching this movie for the first time with my girlfriend in about a week or so. Oh, it's going to be a good time, believe me. And if she likes it, put a ring on it, my friend. My first anime was Bible Black. Get out of here, Justin. Go home. It's not an accident. It's all part of Ghibli's plan to take over the world. And Christian Bale's perfect. He's sexy, lively, and just dramatic, and noble enough. I don't pay attention enough to Christian Bale to call him any of those adjectives. However, that works. Liam Neeson. That's it, Neeson. You guys know Liam Neeson. I wonder if anyone, when he was doing this, called him Nissan. There's the Nissan joke. Someone beat me. Well, you didn't beat me to it. I beat you to it by like 1 second, but seeing as though there's a 30-second delay, you're going to think never mind. No one wins. We all lost. It's fine. And he jumps into the darkness because he's dark and edgy. This is how Batman should have been. Was Howl. Now that's the older sister we all need. Whatever you don't want me to find, hide. By the way, I read this book. Howl's Moving Castle is a book. Read it. I have not read it. I didn't even know it was a book. I have, I think I have the light novel of it downstairs. But I don't have like a novel. The Cornell Spade. Hey, what's going on, man? Liam O'Neeson. Can we have an anime where the only two characters, the voice actors of it, is Liam Neeson and who's the guy that with the snakes on the plane who apparently likes hentai? Who he was the only black Jedi. Why am I forgetting his name? Oh, gosh, you know my brain's cooked from school if I can't remember this guy's name. Liam Neeson and... I'm not going to look it up because I'm going to get it. What the heck's his name? This is why I need co-hosts. I need someone whose brain works to just come and watch anime with me live. I'm remembering his Jedi name, but that doesn't help me. The heck is his name? I don't want to look at the chat, because you guys are going to tell me. Sam Jackson! Got it! Didn't look at the chat. Got it. Sam Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson and Liam Neeson, there's an anime of those two living in a one-bedroom apartment, like a terrible one-bedroom apartment in Japan, trying to make life work. That's going to be one of the best sellers ever. There's the Sam Jacksons. Anthony got it. Daniel, Joel, Eye Patch, McDeadface. Yeah, Mr. Jackson, boys. Yeah, I'm telling you, think about it. Do you guys remember the Buddha Jesus anime? That was pretty successful. Now, change the dynamic to Sam L. Jackson and Liam Neeson. Like, looks like them and talks like them with their personalities, but not being famous, living in a one-bedroom apartment in Japan. Like a tiny 100-square-foot apartment. That would be one of the best things ever. Frankly, I kind of just want to see them do that for a week just to make a video of it in general. That'd be a good TV show. How can you forget? I'm telling you, it's not my fault. Literally, I spend all day running flashcards and reading and translating and studying. My brain is cooked, and it's almost 10 o'clock at night. You expect my brain to be crisp? Just have someone in Discord that's muted and only unmutes to correct you. Yeah, I just need someone who literally refuses to talk until they can't stand me being as brain cooked as I am, and then they finally have to go, Chad, it's Sam Jackson, and then right back to silence. That's a good idea. That's a translation thing. So she said maybe he's a demon. My assumption is they didn't use the word that is typically associated with negative demons, because she distinguished that demons have a good kind. So it shows that, demons in Japan have a good side, but in Western ideals, demons don't really have that. It would change the meaning of it a little bit, but she'd say it's a spirit, because spirits in the West can be good or bad sometimes. But demons almost 100% of the time in English have a negative connotation. That's the stuff you guys got to catch, and that's one of the reasons why you learn Japanese, boys and girls, is so you can hear the difference. There'd be a lot of death, swearing, and guns. In Japan especially, it'd be the best. I could tell you did look because you said it in the same way Anthony wrote it. I didn't look at all, by the way, and just so you know, there is a 30-second delay. So I literally had to get it, and then I saw it on there, like 30 seconds later. Go back and watch the film. I ain't a cheater. What I really should do... And you guys can see the chat. Like, literally, look at when I got it and look at the chat on the screen. It's right there. You can see the chat. It's right above the picture. Nowhere on there did it say Sam Jackson when I finally got it. Not one person said it. It wasn't until like 30 seconds after. Roll the tape back, darn it. I'm innocent. I was literally just going to ask if you've sent if you've seen the Buddha Jesus anime. I haven't watched it, but I know what it is. Also, didn't both of them play deities at one point? When did Jackson play a deity? He played a Jedi who was enlightened. Well, I guess he was a ghost Jedi, but that's not really a deity. I don't know. It would be funny, though. Will the Manga Club Patreon tier be available outside of the US? We're moving on it. Yeah, so we are this year, because again, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I don't have any big business behind me. I'm doing this all from myself. It takes time. I've said this on a bunch of streams. I'll keep it brief. All the money that I make that's like not going to, keeping the lights on and fixing things that break, goes towards expanding the Patreon. But I need to get more books for more countries, and then I need to do a lot of test shipments to get it over there. And I need to read up on their laws, so I'm not breaking their laws by shipping you guys stuff and not paying taxes. It does take time, but we're moving it out, and in 2019, my goal is to have it out to one other country, and by 2020 to have it out to 5. So this year, it's based on demand. We're looking at either Canada, Germany, or Australia. Those seem to be the 3 biggest viewers that want to be a part of the Manga Club. So if you're part of one of those, you're in the top tier. If you're not, throw up hey, Chad, I'm in this country, and I'll be like, all right, chalk you up to that country. Whichever country has the most interest will be the one we roll out to. And also, whichever country it's not illegal to do this in. Oh, that was Morgan Freeman. Oh, okay. Yeah, Freeman played God. Chad Bet hit me up. Bet. Okay, what do we got? I don't even know how we're going to prove this because I'm not going to go back to watch. But you definitely can, and I know for a fact that no one sent me Sam L when I got that. Because I looked again, and it wasn't Sam L at all. And I was like, got it. And I even said beat him to it, right? I said beat you. And then like 30 seconds later, you guys chimed in. I was like, yeah, see, it was Sam. Your brain is cooked like a delicious Ghibli meal. My brain is cooked like someone who smoked pot for 30 years, and I'm 24 and straight edge. So he did say it before the chat came up. Thank you, the Cornel Spade. Look at this guy. He's a tremendous helper of the channel, a supporter of me as a person, and a scholar. And sir, I see you. You are quite the gentleman. Calling me a liar, Joel. How dare you? Look, I know I suck. I don't need to pretend like I guessed it and steal your guys' credit. If I didn't get it and I read it, I'd be like, oh, there you guys go. You got it. That's a big fish. Huh. Wow. I forgot this part happened too. Yes, no one pay attention to the weird slime monster with a mask. Anime more potent than pot at brain melting. It's not even the anime that's melting my brain. It's just freaking hours of flashcards. You just so happened to say it exactly like he wrote it before it came up. Called it. Didn't they do that in I don't know if it was Japan or Germany or maybe both. Oh no, it probably wasn't Germany. I think it was in Japan though. Before they bombed, the Americans dropped paper saying, "Hey, we're gonna light this place up. Get out." Isn't that what happened? I think it's also what I'm not sure if it was the English did to the Nazis and the Nazis did to the English, but I think they did the same thing before there was this big bombardment. I feel that way whenever anyone moves one thing that I have set out in a terrible order. BRB, Chad. No worries, man. I'll be here for the next hour, give or take. Yikes, this is long. Now I'm going to have to go home and watch Howl's Moving Castle with my 3 kittens. Oh, congrats on the cats. I have Sophie, which is a very nice yellow, not yellow, she's a golden retriever. Hal, no, stop it. Girl dumped him? Why would that happen? There was an anime I found out was new recently, and it looked really interesting. It was Dororo? Gosh, I don't even remember. Hold on. I'll do a quick oneser over. Dororo. And I just saw the concept, saw the art, thought it was super interesting looking. I need to watch it. It just started streaming. I think it only has 1 episode out right now. We might have to make this a 2-parter. I don't know. I miss? Oh, this is one of my favorite Ghibli films. Kent, right back at you. I thought about becoming an English teacher and thought of an excellent lesson idea. Having the students discuss their favorite English phrases and why they like them. Chad plus chat equals Chad. 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 There it is. Chad. And if I ever build my tiny home on some land, I'm going to make a garden and I'm going to make an exact replica of that scarecrow. Why is he covered in slime? Oh, that's right. It gets that way when he's sad. This is so funny. Yeah, just don't look down, lady. Yes, have a child wash you. That's going to cheer you up. I don't know. I guess it depends what type of person you are. Dororo looks so good. I'll be watching it. Yeah, I'm not normally... I used to watch every anime that came out. All of them. And then ever since I got into grad school, I just haven't had time. But I will definitely be watching that. That is such a nifty-looking room. I like all the charms and the giant eye that's ticking back and forth. Oh, and he has a weird alive eye on the door. Ah, so cool. I love how cool Ghibli makes freaking everything in their world. It's just all unique and it feels like it's a real place that's alive. Now Howl's hair's black. Well, we all know he's not a scarecrow because he can't talk. Nice joke. I'm just going to call it DRR. So DRR is very interesting, and the animation is also interesting or amazing. I'm excited. I mean, even though it's only one episode, I'm actually super pumped to look at it. That period, those themes with like demons and like samurai and all that stuff fascinate me. So I'm super into that series already. I'm sure you guys will dig it. Oh, is that the girl that... I wonder if that's the girl he was talking about earlier. Huh. Weird. Howl's emo phase, for real. Yeah, this is his MySpace phase. Brilliant. What, what a jerk. Anthony's back. Have you seen Gegege no Kitaro? I don't think so. Spoiler, the girl was actually the Witch of the Waste. Could have been, but it said he was running from her, and then the kid said, I haven't seen someone like this till he was broken up with by a girl. So I imagine they're two different people. That's just some nameless girl that we probably won't meet. Or maybe we do meet her and I just forgot. I don't know. Don't listen to me, guys. I can't really spoiler alert this because I don't really remember it that well. At least not as well as I probably should. Do, 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 do. Just even the walking music. Gosh, everything's so good. And the bizarre looking propeller things. All of it's so dang good. Hey, Anthony, thanks for the tweet. I'll retweet that right now. And I think I'm all caught up. Let's go to Snapchat. Oh, that's a DVD. I thought that was a Howl's poster. I'm like, dang, dude. You actually have a Howl's poster? And then, am I caught up on Snapchat? I got a couple left. Cool. Cool. Rad. That's a thing. And one more. If you guys want, it has nothing to do with my channel. My Snapchat's literally just everything pretty much except my channel. My Snapchat's just Chad M. Zimmerman, all lowercase. I know I'm boring. Probably could have picked a cooler name. That's fine. You can add me on there. You can send me funny pictures. You can see the terrible memes I make all the time. And all right, I think we're good. Back to YouTube. Gosh, look how big her head is. What's up with the weird dog? Oh, it's hers. Well, okay, let me put it this way. Pay close attention to his wordplay and what they seem to have expected from each other. Okay. Fair enough. It's weird. I just realized she had blue eyes. Although I like the fact she makes these kind of weird, they're not homunculus because they're not made of human flesh, but whatever those shadow sludge creatures are. Might have to throw that into my D&D campaign. Oh, the palace is so well done. Look at the shading on the gold. Oh. Oh, does the school have like a thing that magic can't function inside the walls? It's a spell that makes you have to walk. That's so cool. Huh. Oh. Added your snap. Time to slide in the DMs. I'll add you here real quick. Kitaro is a yokai in Japanese mythology-based anime. It came out in 2018, I think, but there are like 6 or 7 older versions. They keep remaking it. I'll add it to the list. Anything that has to do with yokai, I usually tend to be a big fan of. And then, I don't know, did you add me? Oh, little +1 here. Hey, you did. I got you. And get out of there. Back to YouTube. Gosh, so many back and forth. D&D dress. There's this meme with a D&D dress thing with pockets of holding and stuff. I also need to make a costume this year for because she's not eating her feelings like you are, lady. We have a Renaissance fair pretty close to me every summer that I need to make a costume for, but I'm just so lazy. And good costumes are expensive, and I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to show up in slacks, but I also don't want to miss, you know? Yo, what's cracking? Oh my gosh, I keep this name every time. Rebirth? I think that's what that is. Rebirth? If you're working that hard, why don't you just take like a $5, lady? Just take a 5-minute breathe. And the dog refused to freaking... She had to carry the dog. Brilliant. It's like Sophie. Gosh, your fat's melting over her dress. Ugh. Correct. Got it. Me too. I love mythology in general, but Japanese mythology is so rich. Rich? Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I would say it's rich, it's deep, it's interesting, fascinating. There's a breadth. Gosh, that's a hard word. Of information on it too. Gosh, you are just the worst kind of person. I know they're trying to make you hate the witch, but geez, that just makes you want to hate the witch even worse. Funniest thing is that is not Howl. Oh, the dog? Did she think it was Howl? I must have missed that. Are you in Japan at the moment? I'm not. I just got back at the beginning of December. And I'll be back in probably April? I haven't really figured it out. Yeah, I'm more focused on school right now than flights, but I'll be back in the spring. Just remember, everybody, in case you're ever wondering, I'm there in the spring and in the fall every year. And then when I'm done with school, if I want to move there, I'm just going to move there. But I got to get that fat degree. Fat is melting over her dress. Dies laughing. Too bad she didn't lose the weight. Lucky cat. He looks... Is that he or she? It might be a she. She looks like the Pope in that dress. It's a she. Looks like the Pope. I wish fat melted away that easy. Bro, I run like an hour every day, and I lift heavy weights, also running like 4 days a week. I still have like a little bit of like tummy left, like a half inch of fat on my stomach, and I don't even have abs. How much of a ripoff's that? That's why you get swole, so it actually, your shoulders get broad, and you get these muscles, like the ones I can hook it, like these muscles. So it makes your waist look smaller because your chest is broad. It's one of the secrets of bodybuilding. You don't have to lose all of your fat so long as you make the top wider so it makes the bottom look smaller. I kind of do, but don't because goopy mess to clean up. Yeah, good point. Didn't know you were a student. Yeah, I just started grad school last year. So this is the beginning of my second year. Although, with how hard this school is, it probably won't be like 2 years of grad school. Probably be more like 4. Because it is... They're great teachers, great school. My gosh, it's so hard. The workload is a lot. And it's nice because it forces me to work hard. There's not a lot of things that challenge me super hard, and that challenges me super hard. Oh my gosh, look at her. Hmm. Weird. Huh. What? Trying to plan a trip for Osaka. Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat. My bad. Have you ever been? Any recommendations? I've never been. I do have friends that go frequently because they do a lot of skate videos and their rap studios up there. They recommend. Well, okay. It's a food city, so we'll stick with food. Okonomiyaki. Get the okonomiyaki. It's very good. From what I've heard, they haven't freaking brought me any. But that's what they said. Do just fast and lift heavy. So I do intermittent fasting. I start eating at 11, stop at 7, minus obviously Saturdays. I give myself kind of a cheat because I need to keep the energy up on the live stream. Otherwise it gets boring. So I have some, this is just hard dark chocolate and pretzels. But that's what I do. And then I lift. I change up my lifting, but it's always, I never leave the gym not sore. So sometimes it's, 50% of my max, but it'll be like 100 reps per type of workout. Or sometimes it's like, oh, you're just doing 3 reps. So you're doing like ridiculous heavy, just trying to break on 3. Kind of depends. I shake it up so my muscles don't get used to it. And it's nice because my body's grown. I've gotten more muscle. My chest is big. I have these freaking, like, I don't know if you guys can see. That's like a muscle. Like, you can grab it. So these are lats, I think. So I'm in much better shape, but there's just like this little bit right here that's still left. And I don't really care if it goes away. I'm not wearing a bikini anytime soon, but I don't know. Maybe my future wife might care. Be nice to have like crazy abs and also be ripped like a brick shithouse, but. Oh, I'm doing the plank challenge. Today was my first 90-second plank day. I lasted 80 seconds. Still working on it. If I only had to do one, I could do 90 seconds. But I don't know. Was that a minute and a half? I could do a minute and a half. I could probably, if I fought myself, I could probably hit 2. But I would be like that shaking, sweating, praying. Trapezius muscles. Trapezius. Latissimus dorsi for the V taper. See, he knows what I'm talking about. The V, the flying V. What are you studying in grad school? Japanese? No, I'm studying theology. I don't know. I don't make videos on it, so I don't know how many people know I'm a Christian. So got into theology school because I've always wanted to translate the Bible directly from Greek to modern Japanese because I don't think we have one of those yet. We have it from English to Greek, but not the other way. So, what do you plan to work if you move there? Rapper. Duh. Could be a rapper, guys. I just don't want to look like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. My body swells up and the doctor insists it's salt weight, but random weight gain loss 70 pounds in 4 months, not salt. Yeah, that's not salt weight. I mean, honestly, weight is weight, so it's calories in, calories out. If you're eating more calories than you burn, then you're going to put on weight. If you eat less calories than you burn in any given day, if you burn more calories than you take in, you lose weight. If you don't, you gain weight. Sorry, I said that weird. My bad. Like, straight up losing or dropping mass is easy. It's calories in, calories out. It's when you want to maintain the muscle you've built and strictly lose fat without losing as much muscle. That's when it gets weird. You have to watch your macros pretty hard, so make sure you're not killing yourself on carbs, making sure your protein's at a solid level, eating healthy fats. Like, there's some balancing to it. I have a macro calculator. Oh, my phone. On my phone. The thing I'm reading to talk to you guys, I put in all the food I eat every single day. I make sure I hit certain amounts. And it varies depending on if I do morning lifting, evening cardio, or if I just do evening cardio, or if I'm out, hunting, hiking, fly fishing. It just varies. The magic looks cool. I know. Good luck with school. I don't even want to imagine the nightmares it brings. Yeah, it's been... The nice thing is it's fun when class is over and you're like, wow, look at all this information I have now I didn't before. But then, yeah, like during it, there's just some times where you go, am I even a person? I can't figure this out. Maybe I'm just stupid. I'll just quit. I'll just drink myself. into an oblivion so I don't feel the inadequacy. And then that usually passes, but when you're in it kind of sucks. Okonomiyaki's so good. I just had it for dinner. Oh, I love okonomiyaki. Labe, what's cracking, my boy? '07. I lift my chubby-bellied kittens a lot to get them out on a further into. Does that count as lifting? I mean, it can. I mean, there are people I know that are stick thin, like my brother's stick thin, and he doesn't lift and he doesn't run, and it's strictly because calorie in, calorie out. He's eating less calories than he's burning in any given day, so he's thin, like really, really thin. That's weird. She has like little kid servants. I don't like that. Yes, those are lats. See, Daniel gets it. Wait, you don't? Why don't you just randomly wear a bikini? Well, because who am I showing off for? Myself? My new puppy? I too do intermittent fasting. Yeah, dude, it stuff's good. I started. Oh Lord. I think in July of last year, maybe August of last year. It's good stuff. Theology, awesome. I discussed this with coworkers at the hospital lately. Fun times. Yeah, I love it. It's super fascinating. My interest was always early church history anyway. So like from death of last biblical author till Council of Nicaea in 430 something. That area has always been my interest. But since joining this school, I really like water Reformation era stuff too. So like pre-Reformation, the people who kind of put in the foundation for it in the 1400s and then going all the way through the 1600s where, Melanchthon and Calvin were handing off the torches to the next generation of reformers that went to America. So I've always been interested in that. And luckily, the first class I ever took had to do with that. So it was really fun. He'll prob save the bikini for the Sexy Chad calendar. That's the Sexy Chad summer calendar. That's a whole separate thing that we'll do later. I could see him wearing one of those macrame knotted rope bikinis. Dude, I didn't have that, but I did have the Sexy Santa Chad calendar that was not far off from that this year. Any slice of life anime that you like? Early Japanese learner. Unfortunately, I have never been able to get into anime. I've tried many times and want to try again. Favorite slice of life. Here, I'm actually going to take this off. I'm going to look at, I have a list of all the anime I've watched. I'll get right back to the chat. I'm just going to do this for him because he asked for it, and I'm happy to help. It's, I got the right tab. Alrighty. And by the way, I think slice of life is probably my favorite genre, so I won't go, obviously, I'm not going to go through the whole list because there's like over 500 things in here. It has to be like actual slice of life. Toradora is pretty slice of life eats. I like it a lot. K-on's good. Let's keep moving through here. Kokoro Connect's very good as well. Just scrolling through lists. Oh yeah, Kyoka no Kanata is also pretty okay. Yeah, My Little Monster's fine. It's weird. Some of these have the Japanese name, some of these have the English. I don't consider that one. Oh, this is one of my favorites, The Pet Girl of Sakura So. I hate fan service, and there is fan service in this, but I loved this anime so much. It's like one of my favorites. Hyouka was great. Oh, this one's actually really good too. Love Chumbyo and Other Delusions. That was English, weirdly. Anohana. Yeah, Anohana. Oh, Anohana was so good. Would you guys even consider Clanad one of those? I don't think I'd consider Clanad slice of life. I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm not super strict on the genre names. Call things what you want to call them, as long as it's good. I do 5.5 miles a day and weightlifting at least 3 days minimum. You're a girl after my own heart, Erica. So my thing, I always have to beat myself. So when I have different distances and times for bike, treadmill, elliptical, and then also just on the ground. It's winter here in Colorado and very snowy, so I can't really jog on the ground very much because it's just covered in ice. But like this whole, I think since January 1st, I've been trying to get my biking distance farther. And I just did, it was 15.5 miles. I did it in 40 minutes. And so I always have to either burn one more calorie, go 1 second longer, or go, 0.01 mile longer. I always have to beat my last score. So it doesn't matter how long I do it or how hard, as long as in one facet I'm at least better than the last time I did it. That's always that's my barrier, because I'm always trying to better myself. Wear a bikini for yourself. Maybe that'll be the next tip goal. Chad wears bikini. Oh, Chad, by the way, the game I mentioned earlier is called, oh, there it is, Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Okay. Bikinis can be surprisingly comfortable. Find ones with similar shapes, tightnesses to the undergarment you already wear. Well, see, that's the thing. I don't wear undergarments that at all look like bikinis, so I don't know how that would work. Maybe you're just giving good advice for the ladies in the chat, in which case, good for you. Which are you more attracted to, Japanese or European women? What? I don't know. To be fair, I've only ever been on out of those two, I've only ever been on dates with Japanese girls. Have I dated a European girl before? No. I know many European girls. Just, from school. Our school had a lot of Europeans in it, and the channels introduced me to a bunch, but I've never been on a date with one. And if you talk about attraction, it's so tough because I've met really terrible people in both, and I don't care how attractive you are, your personality will instantly make me go, I can't deal with you. It's a quick snap. Like the minute your personality is insufferable to me, you're not earning uninsufferable back. So that's kind of a hard question to ask. He's attracted to dogs, not in a sexual way. Thank you for clarifying. Don't be putting that rumor out there. Have you seen Uchu Kyodai? It's a must-watch. I haven't. I'll Google it real quick. Uchu. I won't do it in Japanese because I don't know what kanjis it wants. Probably Kyodai's sibling would be my assumption. Let's see. Space Brothers. Oh, Uchu. Like Uchujin. So, yeah, it's literally Space Brothers. Oh, well, that's a fair translation. I haven't seen it. Added it to my list. Thank you very much. You are much more dedicated than I can ever be. I can barely touch my toes. My joints are so stiff. Oh, why am I reading this out loud? This isn't even to me. Sorry, guys. This is your conversation. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Happy to. That's why I'm here. That and to look very good. It's weird. My demographic's 60 to 70% female. So I guess I'm just eye candy. Or I don't know. Maybe my personality is just more tolerable than other people's. I don't know. Pushing through it means physically sobbing and collapsing. Yeah. Bro, everyone starts somewhere. When I started working out November of 2016. I remember it very distinctly. Because I had never worked out my entire life before that. I never even took gym class in high school, ever. And went from that to, all right, well, the gym's a part of my life now. I'm just going to have to figure it out. And the first 2 months are miserable. It's like pulling teeth. And I really honestly should have quit. I don't know where I got the willpower from. But I was like, look, it's just going to have to be this or I'm never going to get better. And I stuck with it. And eventually it turned into like a mild addiction because you get this rush from running and you get this good feeling from like, oh, my body's starting to look really good. And I'm looking the way that I feel in my head, and it's just really good. And then you also it releases endorphins, so you usually leave like happy and feeling good and spirited. So it's really nice. I think I touched the mic. Sorry about that. I agree with you, Chad. Always have to one-up yourself, become a better version. That's what I'm here for. In every facet. Like, that's working out, but it's the same way in Japanese. It's the same way in grad school. I mean, I I don't have to be a mile farther tomorrow, but if I'm even that farther tomorrow, and that far the next day, and that day, and that day, eventually, I will be a mile farther. Who knows how long that'll take, but I'll get there eventually. Yeah, Chad loves to read all the convos. Hey, screw me for thinking if you're in my chat on my channel during my stream, you might be talking to me. My bad. I'll just piss off. See you guys. I'm going away. Goodbye. No, I'm just kidding. We actually have to finish this up. Oh, and the timer shut off. No. Oh, why'd the timer shut off? It should have stayed on. Well, hopefully you guys sync this to what the timer was before. Wow, the magic's so dope in this. Oh, she made it look like a house. This is so cool. Watch one of your old videos and your personality instantly made me a fan. Yeah, so, and that's the other thing. Like, my personality didn't show all the way through in my old videos. When you first start YouTube, you tend to be shy and, like, you don't know how to speak in a camera or how to be loud and project into the camera. A lot of people tend to be a little quiet and awkward, and that's how I was. And it took, like, 100 videos for me to find my voice online. But once I found it, I feel comfortable. It's a weird feeling, like, if a really cute girl talks to me in real life, I've had this happen. Legit, this has happened. I've thrown up in my mouth because a cute girl said hi to me once. It's like one of the most embarrassing things that has ever happened to me. I wasn't ready for it. I don't even remember where I was. I think I was at the mall. And this cute girl came up and said hi, and she introduced herself. I don't remember her name because I was so traumatized by this. I blocked most of it out. And I literally, like, I looked over because I heard someone. I looked over, and it was an insanely attractive girl. Like, way prettier than should have been talking to me. And I threw up and went, like, filled my cheeks, and I was like, and I just walked away. It was awful. It was so bad. But yeah, so I went from being that awkward over 100 attempts in front of the camera to being a little bit more comfortable, and now there's 11,000 people that watch a video, and I'm totally fine. Huh. First time I ever really worked out was pre-wrestling debut. Were you a wrestler? Once a wise man said, more the expectations you have from your life partner, less satisfying your relationship would be. That's not, yeah. I mean, I could see that. So the more your life partner expects from you, the less satisfying your relationship would be. I honestly, I might think it's the opposite. I want someone who expects a lot of me, so it gives me something to strive for. I don't want her to just be like, always down here. It's kind of nice to have, not in every aspect of your life, right? But to occasionally have someone say, hey, this is somewhere I expect you to be, not now, but in a year, in 10 years, I want you to keep improving, to keep growing so you can get up here even though you're down here right now. And let's, build a bridge to that. Let's find a way to get up there. I think it'd be good to have someone that kind of sharpens, iron sharpening iron. It'd be nice to have someone to kind of toughen my metal and make me a better person. And likewise. But there's obviously a clear difference between that and going like, you're fat, get on the treadmill. I can't even look at you. Like, that's obviously, there's a difference. Chad messing up the stream for the laughs. Yeah, whatever. Everything's ruined. Screw me. I'm not very good at how many hundreds of anime nights have we had? And I still managed to screw it up. It's marvelous. I thought you were for real. No. I've never ended it that badly. I've only stopped it once, but that's because someone tipped me like $200 or something crazy, and I like broke down crying and I couldn't be on camera. So I shut it down to like, hey, we'll be right back. And I just had to like get all of it out of me. And then I was able to come back on the stream and we picked it up. But it's only happened once. Apparently people thought I was cute in high school. I asked a dude out to prom and he said no because he told me years later he liked me and panicked. I mean, that, to be honest, that's something I would do. If someone asked me, I'd be like, I'd seize like a freaking engine. Oh my goodness, you should not be admitting this, Chad. The vomit stayed in your mouth to be hidden. Yeah, I know. And the nice thing was, A, I didn't swallow it. B, I didn't vomit on her. I just went. So, everything's okay. Safer boy, what's cracking? Anthony Smith, first run, returning this year. Rad, dude, do it. My partners were who doesn't want common decency? Me. I want to be nude in the living room. No common decency. Common indecency. We should always be indecent. No clothes. Clothes are optional. We yell at the squirrels in our front yard. No squirrels in our yard. We just scream at you. Show us that clip of me vomiting. That's not on YouTube. It was just something that happened in my life. Unless, oh, do you mean the one of me crying? I don't even remember. It's in one of the anime nights. It's on YouTube. I just don't remember which one it was. It's like when someone goes, "Hey, Chad, did you make a video about this yet?" It's like, I don't think people realize how many videos 300 is. It's a lot of videos, and you expect me to remember, like, every single one? That's tough. Gosh, these battleships are so cool looking. How to make Chad cry. Donate a hell of a lot of money. Yeah, I think it has to do more with me not feeling deserving of the money. It wasn't just that the money had... It wasn't just that it was a lot of money. It was just... At the time, I think the biggest tip I ever had was $5 or $10 on the stream, and that meant a lot. And then someone just dropped that out of nowhere, and I panicked. So maybe this is why I don't do fan meet and greets, because I freaking panic all the time. And into the water. Oh no, into the weird portal for the house. Gosh, how much longer is this? Oh, not that much longer. That's good. I mean, I don't know how long the credit is, but we have, including all the ending credits, we have a half hour. So it's probably 20 minutes left-ish, and then we're done. Just a heads up, everybody, because I messed it up. The timer's off. We are 1 hour, 25 minutes, 55 seconds in. Just so you guys don't have to worry. Pronounced cipher. Oh, like a Everyone pronounces it Cipher Boy. My fault for choosing apparently a hard name. Dude, you'd be surprised. There's plenty of... I have enough people, like newbies, that come in here with just almost... How do you say it in English? Illegible? Unlegible? Illegible? I think it's illegible. Illegible names. Chad is panicky boy. I am super panicky boy. It's brutal. Like, it's actually hindered my life. But I'm getting better. Like, the older I just turned 25. I, feel good in my body now. I have tons of energy. I feel smarter than I ever have. Not because I inherently am. I study so much. I just have... My tiny little brain is so packed full of new, tidbits of information that I have a lot more confidence than I did back when a lot of that stuff was happening. He'd throw up on his fans and then cry. Yeah, that's probably what would have happened. And I had fans in Colorado that, because I'm here, but it's not like I was particularly famous before YouTube here. That, saw me early on who wanted to meet up, and I was like, I probably am gonna, mess this up, so let's not do that. Oh yeah, this is Howl's best look. Which one? Oh. Yeah, all the girls are roll crying. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Named after Cypher Almasy from Final Fantasy. Oh, I never played it. Unlegitimable. How dare you? My English is... I know it's my first language, but I'm not very good at it. Wow, I was literally typing to ask for the timestamp when you said that. Mind reader? Again? Gosh, she's married twice? And he's filthy rich. Yes, yes, what happens. That's her mom? I had no idea. Is she just like a nice person now? Oh, it's because they took the magic away, so there's no curse anymore. So now she's a nice lady. I forgot about that. Well, he just killed Cal. Her mom isn't paying attention that she looks like she's a billion. Weird. Best mind reader. The only mind reader on YouTube, guys. The 1776er. Hey, man. Tweeted you a question a week or so ago and have not heard back. Oh, basically looking to pay you for translation service, anything you would be interested in. So I do independent translation, but it's usually for offices or for the tattoo shop back home. I don't do much of just random stuff. I just don't. I don't really have time for it except for the stuff I do over there. If the job's not that big, I'd just be happy to do it. But if it seems like it would be pretty time consuming, I'm a grad student working on YouTube, doing 2 part-time jobs for businesses, and, studying Japanese still. I just don't have a lot of time to do like all the freelance work right now. If I just would have saw the tweet like a month ago, it would have been like, yeah, sure, let's do it. Because I was off from school, back from Japan, JLPT was over. But unfortunately 2019's January especially is tough. Gold digger alert. Who's the gold digger? Join the club. I'm always stumbling over words and wanting to say words weirdly. You guys hear how much I mess up English? Like, it doesn't matter how good I know Japanese in my head. I know technically English fluently and I still mess it up. So my Japanese is bound to, I'm going to mix some word up or use something weird and wrong. Happens all the time. My friends point, laugh, lesson learned. We move on. No probs, brother. Yeah, sorry about that, dude. I'm always about that stuff. I like helping people, but it's right now in my life is brutal. In the book, she sells Sophie's sister, both of them, off to masters to apprentice, and they switch places. Huh? I want another tattoo. I have 4 technically, but it looks like I only have 2 because 3 of them are layered on top of each other badly. So I have the dragon, and then if you're counting all the pieces around it, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just to be a part of the dragon, and then I have 8 on the back of my calf, if you include that. I'll get a hefty portion of my body tattooed over my life, but I'm just not worrying about it right now. I'm going to try and get through grad school, get into a career, and then slowly they're like, Chad, you can't come into work with face tattoos. I'm like, I didn't sign that contract. What are you talking about? But for right now, money goes to school. Huh. I forgot this was kind of an analogy for war. Oh, Sophie's mom's a gold digger. Oh, okay. I value your time as much as you do. I totally understand. I appreciate it, man. Well, hey, when spring break comes around, if you still are interested, give me a ring a dang dizzle. But for right now, it takes a little bit of time. The delay is bad for carrying on conversations. It's bad for conversations, but it's good for keeping the stream not crashing. So it's got to stay for now. I speak some Japanese, German, and Esperanto. Ooh, what's Esperanto? That sounds nifty. Shows tattoos, gets demonetized. Yeah, I mean, technically, like, I have a significant portion, like, on my butt, right? Like, and then I have one, like, right on my hip where the V's supposed to be. Like, if you know where guys' V's are, right there I have a little cherry blossom leaf that's a part of a bigger piece. So, can't really show that. Although, my last tattoo video was monetizable. You never know with YouTube these days. You gotta be careful. That's kind of why, like, I don't even know if... Now, I got away with my last video. I don't know if I can get away with me showing you guys that much of my body on the next video. Which is weird, because girls in bikinis are monetizable. And I wasn't showing any... I was showing less skin than that. Yes, Sasuke, run away from the village. I wonder if someone could overlay, like, Naruto with her and Sasuke with him and see if we can basically make the same story just with Naruto. We probably could get pretty close. Oh, the sludge monster is what was corrupting the big lady, who's now nice. That makes sense. Google Translate is fun, but not always reliable. Could always put things through Google Translate for funsies. It is for fun. Gosh, we still have 19 people. What the heck are you guys doing with your lives? We don't normally hit like 2-0. At least in the past, we didn't hit 2-0 very often at all. And now it's like every stream is in the 20s. It's freaking so cool. Wait, I forgot. Is her name Sophie? If her name is Sophie. My dog's name is Sophie, and that's a Quinkydink. I really should get Sophie in here. You're also not blatantly gay, so there's that. Not blatantly gay. My voice is high-pitched. I don't know, maybe I could turn the gay dial up a little bit and then be offended when they demonetize my body and be like, how dare you? All of YouTube is using the junk to think. Esperanto was created to become the universal language. It has elements of German, Russian, Greek, English, Czech, French, and a couple other languages. But why is that the universal language if it's only Western languages? You gotta have Eastern and Middle Eastern languages in there. That would be a universal language. We're watching you be silly and talk about tattoos, bikinis, and squirrels. Yeah. I mean, what is there to demonetize? Squirrels? Come on, Granny. Wait, so Chad is secretly gay? No, just the way you said it implied that I was. It's like, you're not overtly gay. You're just like, there's undertones. You did know. Erica, how dare you? I'll have you know I'm very popular with the ladies. They come up and say hi, and I promptly throw up in my mouth. If I wasn't attracted to girls, why would I throw up in my mouth? I've never talked to a dude who is so stunningly attractive that it made me throw up. You've hit milestone now. You're getting higher average views on stream. I know. I'm getting way more views on stream. I'm getting more views on videos. I remember a time not that long ago. This was this time last year. If I uploaded a video the first month, if I got 100 views on it, I'd be stoked. And my most recent video I put up, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago. It's already at 420. Or maybe more now, I don't know, but it's 420 last time I checked. Like, the whole channel has just been growing like crazy this last year. And yeah, I'm not getting millions of views, but I don't want millions of views. I want to help the people I can help. And for some reason, people are sticking around, and I'm pretty freaking stoked. Yeah, it was created by a European. The language is currently taught all over the world, including Asia and Latin America. Yeah, but then why is it a universal language if it's not including parts of all the languages? You might as well just use English, because English is used all over the world. And then you could teach it to everybody, and it's already done. Like, what's the inherent benefit for throwing all those other languages in? Yes, because they don't wear clothes. Maybe you really are gay. Your gaydar is just so strong, you have a gut reaction. How about your eyes? Brilliant. Great writing. Now she's got that typical Ghibli short hair. Laughing so hard I'm literally crying. I hate both of you. Why do people come in my chat just to call me gay all the time? Especially two people that are friends of mine. I know you guys. This is what happens. This is why I never leave my house. I'll just stay inside forever. Oh, and there's a lot. Oh, Howl's Heart's the flame. I completely forgot that was the case. Weird. I watch a lot of poop lords on YouTube. Gotta stay monetized safe. I found you and was like, this dude seems like a good person. Good people need views too. Yeah, that's that's a problem. I'm not filthy frank funny, but I am earnest and try really hard, so yeah, just go ahead and touch the weird flame. That's fine. It's because you are gay. Labier, we met in person. It's his personality, too. I hate all of you guys. You're all awful. It's mostly the Romance languages. It was created in the 1800s, so I think the idea was that other Europeans could travel. So that makes sense. So instead of a universal language, it should probably just be... Oh, that's right. It turns into a little blue thing. I forgot about that. It would probably be like a European, quote-unquote, universal language. We want you to be gay so you can do your makeup and play with your hair and talk about whatever MLP is and try to set you up with other pretty gay guys. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys saw that South Park episode with it was a newer one. It was Craig and Tweak, and all the Asian girls were shipping those two as gay, and they're not. But then at the very end, they're just like, well, we don't get to choose who's gay. Asian people choose who's gay because they ship people, and that just means you're gay. It's kind of like that. This so made my Saturday night. Thanks, Chad. I am banning you guys from my stream. I don't even have moderators. I have to do all this work on my own. Catch a falling star, put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. It was a creepy song my foster father used to sing. I think he wanted me to become Howl. forgot all about this part. Is that the ring? It's weird. I've seen this, but it's just been so long that now it's like it's brand new to me. The answer is probably he's dead, but that's fine. Or maybe that's Calcifer in there. Who knows? Gosh, it sucks. I don't remember. We back had to take a bathroom break. Well, Joel, you just missed me getting dunked on by the whole chat for like the last 20 minutes. Well, don't push that on the freaking dog. Open the door, and it's just rubble on the other side. Oh, no. It's actually, a black room. Weird. I think I broke Chad for a sec. Guys, I'm fairly new to Chad's channel. What's the schedule for anime night? It's almost over, so we watch one anime every Saturday. It starts at 9, usually ends at 10, but because this movie's long, it's just gonna go till the movie's over. We're currently 1 hour, 44 minutes in, and it ends at 1 hour. Well, all the way, even through end credits, which we're not gonna watch, is an hour and 59 minutes. So we're probably within 6 minutes of the stream ending. This is the very end of the stream. There is no schedule. There is no anime. There is no night. There is only Zool. Good call. There is only Zool. I completely spaced this part. And it's shaking over his letter. That thing's scratching at the door. I wonder if this is like a memory. Gosh, it really has been that long, hasn't it? Cheers, mate. We didn't dunk. We softly patted your precious gay head. Ugh. You guys are as bad as my D&D group. Oh, I should say, yeah, it's 9 p.m. Mountain Time, so I guess that's 8 p.m. Pacific. He's dressed in that same worker's clothes as the Imperial people. He looks like a kid. He also kind of looks like Haku. Oh, and it's like breaking her finger. This is weird. Gosh, that's so magic and cool looking. Those stars dancing when it hits and dances on the water and then flies away is just one of the coolest things. Oh, and it fades in the... That's just so cool. Gosh, he must have been on drugs when he made this movie. If you like the song Hello by Adele, the Esperanto cover is awesome. I'll check it out. Time travel. But this is what love is, right? Why is the dog freaking out? He ate one of the weird star things? Is that how he got his powers? Oh, it took his heart out, and then that's... Wow! This is... I mean, it shouldn't be new to me, but it feels new to me. So just... Oh, that really was time travel. So he's saying, find me in the future. So he probably saw that, and that's probably why he went to find her. But how did she figure out how to help him? Yes, follow the dog. Do the weird floating step. I'm sure you heard Taka of One OK Rock's cover of Hello. I have. It's very good. Well, he ate the weird demon thing and then pulled Calcifer out, but we don't know that the star was Calcifer. Calcifer might just be the effect of his heart being yanked out and on fire. I don't know. I don't know how this works. We didn't even see how I pulled it out. This could be brutal. What is that? Tanke no shori. He's like a weird, gross raven looking thing now. Hey, the castle's still kind of marching around. That's good. It's not really a castle. It's more of a biped. Both N1 words, funny enough. Did I guess it? And I just have to sight read it. I don't, unfortunately, have anything on me, but that's funny enough. And he's dusted. Is it because is he well when he's near the flame? Is that why he's got the feathers off him? This is so damn confusing. I have no idea what's going on. Flawless victory. Oh, nice. My favorite movie as a kid. Still going. Yeah, Daniel, we're almost done. Calcifer runs on magical bargains. He has to hold on to the heart in order for trades to work. He has to manifest. That's how he's living. The heart anchors him. Please do the finger snap in the Z pattern. It would be it'd be perfect to send the stream. You got the second word. Yeah, I figured. I'm not studying N1. It was just guessing. Because it's Con or Zen, and then... Gosh, that's really close. See, that's the problem. The top part is 10, but the bottom part isn't. Bottom part's treasure, and then no shorty. Yeah. Close. The finger snap you described was huge in the 90s. Yeah, I remember. I lived then. I'm going to have to watch like 1,000 videos trying to explain to me what the hell's going on. And it takes the fire out. Oh, that is Calcifer. You're right. It was Calcifer. Huh. He's alive and just pissed off. And now he's alive? Well, you caught me. I'm from the 90s. Aren't we all? 1994. The year of the Lord. And the Scarecrow's back. Although it's turning more into like a worn down pencil. Oh, wow. That castle ain't moving anymore, guys. All right, good. That's that's how we end it. I switch over to the thing ending. The restaurant's closed right now, so I have to go. Stay for a while. I'll stay for a little while longer. Yeah, just loiter. That's fine. Oh, he turned it into a prince. He must have been cursed. But does that mean Sophie's his true love? Instead of... Oh, what a good line. A heart's a heavy burden. Your hair looks like starlight. Bro, what a champ! What a champ! What a good ending. The feels, the good feelings. I know we missed it, but I'm happy I made it this week and last week. I'm glad you've been around. It's a lot more lively having you guys hang out. 60 to 70% female audience. Nice, Chad. Hey. Look, I read the metadata. This isn't on me. You know what the other huge finger snap happened recently? What? I have like 89% male audience. What a good ending. I forgot how good they make their endings. Your hair looks like starlight. It's such a good line. I'm going to save that. A heart's a heavy... Those are the only two lines I remember. A heart's a heavy burden. Your hair looks like starlight. Oh, that's so cool. It's got like a little garden. Oh, it's so cute. I wish there was flying cities. Darn it, gravity. Why can't this be real? Oh. Just cut it here. Nothing. Everything's resolved. Cut the... Oh, is that it? We did it, guys. We did it. Howl's Moving Castle, the whole movie. It was so fun. I think, I'm not even going to read this for right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Real quick before you leave, it would help me tremendously if you just do a couple things. It actually does help me. I'm not just saying this to get clot. The YouTube algorithm looks at these. So if this is a nice way to give back to me, if you even consider that a thing that you'd want to do, leave a like down below. Drop a comment when this is done. I do read all my comments. And if you are new to my channel, maybe you watch some of my videos, but you haven't committed to that subscription, it would mean a tremendous amount to me if you would subscribe. Also, like, we have a couple people in here who found us because of this. You got a friend that's learning Japanese, maybe just wants to meet a real, I don't know, but, see a real YouTuber who's working his butt off. Maybe share my channel. It would mean a lot to me if you shared my channel out there on the Reddits, the Facebooks. Maybe just DM to a friend like, hey, this guy's pretty cool. Boop, boop, boop. And that'd mean a lot to me. It is super late. I am going to shut this all down because it's going to take me forever to get all this down and get back. So thank you guys so much. It was a pleasure watching this with you. The feelings are good. My gosh, all the references. He would remember the starlight phrase. Of course I would. I'm like a hopeless romantic. So happy it was this long. I mean, okay, cool. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I will catch you on the flip side. As always, and it is a constant reminder this time of month, me and my cousin, like one of my best childhood friends growing up, share the same birthday. It's January 6th. He passed away while I was in Japan. So when I say this, I started saying this after he passed because it is true. Love incredibly hard. Love incredibly deep. Because you never know when someone's going to leave. So I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight.